Hi, I'm Everett Moore, author of the book Growing Up Country, Rural Life in the 1950s and 60s. Right now we're in Georgetown in front of the middle school, Sussex Central Middle School for Georgetown, and one of the elementary schools. Back in the 50s and 60s, this was my school. It was Georgetown Special School District. I attended grades 1 through 12 in the same building. When we went in the side entrance, if we went to the left, we were in the elementary school. If we went to the right, we were in the junior high and high school. We did not have any kindergarten, and we did not have middle school. It was junior high and high school. In fact, my class, 1968, was the first class that had 100 students. This was prior to us having any consolidation. It was just Georgetown went here, not Georgetown and Millsboro like the consolidation has today. Back in our school days, when we got third grade, it was a special grade. The reason for that is that's the first time we learned to write cursive, or the handwriting, as opposed to printing. And we also learned savings. In fact, we would buy stamps for savings bond. You could get a 10-cent stamp or a 25-cent stamp. And once you reached $18 and I believe 75 cents, you were able to redeem that for a $25 savings bond. And that was something that we did weekly to buy the stamps in order to instill in us the concept of saving. You know, when we reached the high school we had either academic classes, general classes, some of the females would take secretarial classes, but we also had a very strong vocational system. And for the vocational schools, what is now Sussex Tech was Sussex Vocational Technical School. They would go to their home school for the courses, the general courses that were required to graduate, and then be bused to the technical school, where they could take things like shop, welding, barber, on all kinds of schools, carpenter. And then they would come back and they'd actually get their degree from their home school. During school, we were taught a very simple lesson: to respect authority, that the United States was the best country ever in the history of the world, and that if we kept our nose clean and worked hard, we could be anything that we wanted to. There was a different social norm of the time for male and female. For example, the boys, when you reached middle school, or junior high school rather, you were able to take shop. Girls took home economics, or short for home ec. The girls in gym class had to wear a special uniform that was a short skirt. Another difference in social norm: if a girl got pregnant, she was suspended from school, kicked out of school, and traditionally went home and had the baby, did not come back to school. And that was not the case for the boys. They were allowed to stay in school. Georgetown in 1968 was the first class for Georgetown Special School District to be have an integrated graduation class. Prior to that time, we did integrate a couple grades before that, and actually my junior year we were integrated. And the reason for the senior year being the first integrated class, the Jason High School, which was the only black high school in the county, was in Georgetown. And the students from Georgetown that had attended that school that wanted to could finish out their senior year in that school, Jason School. But the following year, in 1968, for 67-68 school year, had converted to Del Tech, and so consequently it was no longer available as a high school. So we became integrated as a graduating class at that time. To learn more about the book or the topic that we've discussed today, be sure to visit us on Facebook or on our website through the links that are on the screen or in the description.